slapping out the dust. Slow wheels rolling through the hush, 808 thump with the engine hum. Breeze bites, whistle on my tongue, banjo bending where the sunset climbs. Heartbeat tangled in rhythm and rhyme, guitar picking up muddy fumes, whistle twists as the tension blooms. Hey, whistle good, I'm speaking straight from Pine Bluff Lane. Paint peel, porch mail scattered in the summer rain. Cracked red pickup tail stacking like timber, barely tough enough, but my knuckles still shimmer. I'm hauling feet by dawn, rough hands and bloody pride. 3 missed calls from a buddy, drag cattle sides. Cardinals blitz across my roof, grits simmer in the pan, alliterating pain the price at every stubborn stand. Heartbreak trailing me down that gravel spit, spinning slick tires, spitballing with a country hit. Fences falling for conversation, dust drops heavy as truth. Nothing easy, nothing spared, just a little faded youth. You ever run wild past the cotton gin? Boot heels up, trouble sinking in. Raised on dirt and second chances. There is born life bright as my bad romances. Making Friday count beneath old blue. Go pull up, let's ride, just me and you. Kicking loud on the tailgate, standing side. Tastes like wild honey, free and fried. Never learned easy, but I learned real fast. Country rap, muddy fists, making moments last. Mud flung man, a sling a slain, bootstrap strong, barbed wire bounces as the engine sung. I'm spitfire, stubborn, I'm button flannel and flaws. Friday's fever chasing fast applause. Hey you, slide in, shotgun, let's drive till tomorrow hits. Heels up, radio racks, the sunset splits. Swagger stuffed in the bed with battered pride. Truck tracks twisted, freedom can't hide. Cherry cola spilling through the bench seat cracks. Country pride, hip-hop stride, never turning back. Ad-lib laughter as we're hitting every pothole. Road gets rough, but my life's never on hold. Raised on dirt and second chances. There is born light bright as my bad romances. Baby Friday count beneath the open blue. Pull up, let's ride, just me and you. Kicking loud on the tailgate, standing side. Tastes like wild honey, freedom fried. Never learned easy, but I learned real fast. Country rap, muddy fist, making moments last. Boot heels echo with sunset slips, making moments last. Making moments last. Making moments last. Making moments last. Yeah. 808 creeping, hat tip to the dust. Red clay on my boots, hard hiding no scars. You catch my eye same light under faded red bars. Small town heat running wild in my veins. Grit in my smile, never learned how to change. I seen back road fights, pick up tailgate highs. I'm a sweat on a Monday, lost on Friday nights. Wind blows heavy, you laugh, I don't flinch. Lost some bets, lost some sleep, never lost my pinch. My secrets ain't secret, they crack like a whip. You know every mile, every loose gravel slip. Paint peel bonds, we talking thorns with the rose. If trouble had a color, girl, you'd already know. Can you feel it coming? Raised on dirt roads, ain't afraid to ride a break. Freedom's in my pockets, got nothing left to fake. If you roll with me, best believe you'll see I got miles behind, but tonight's the real me. Oh, 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 oh. Snapback, spitfire, like to push my pride. Mud on the fender, 2 lanes, both sides. Hands out the window, ringing loud with the beat. You throw back my line, never missing a seat. I swagger hard, flash that sideways grin. Trouble waits patient, I'll let it back in. Cut off shorts, boots muddy on the dash. Nobody tells you, but you lied every match. Got a buzz in my chest, whole world slow. You ride shotgun, I just let that show. Riding windows down, laughing at the rules. Shouting at the sky, we some small town fools. Raised on dirt roads, ain't afraid to ride a break. Freedom's in my pockets, got nothing left to fake. If you roll with me, best believe you'll see. I got miles behind, but tonight's the real me. Ride a break, I'm gone by dawn. 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 Dust settling on my windshield. Sunset burning through the rear view. Yeah, yeah. You see the gravel kicking underneath these worn out tires. Miles of nothing but the heat waves dancing high. Grandfather's calloused hands still echo in my grip. Every pothole tells a story about this winding trip. In the car home, story about this winding trip. Sweat-stained baseball cap, authenticity in motion. Years of splitting wood built up this raw devotion. Backroad education learned from dirt and diesel fumes. Now I'm chasing different views from these familiar rooms. You can't take the boy away, but not the sorrow from his soul. Every mile I'm driven forward, still that backwoods in control. Boots were made for walking, but my heart's still planted deep in the place that raised me rough, where promises we keep. Friday nights meant bonfires, smoking mason jaw libations. Now it's boardroom presentations, corporate negotiations. But I still hear that whippoorwill when city stress gets heavy. Hometown taught me how to fight, kept my foundation steady. Truck bed conversations under Starfield southern skies. Built the man who stands today behind these focused eyes. You wanna know my secret, why I hustle with this fire? Cause poverty's a teacher and struggle builds desire. Backwoods bred, concrete fit. One step, one rep, one breath at a time. Dirt roads made me, but they won't contain me. You can take the boy away, but not the soil from his soul. Every mile I'm driven forward, still that backwoods in control. Boots were made for walking, but my heart's still planted deep in the place that raised me rough, where promises we keep. Dust settling on my windshield, but the fire's still burning through. Dirt roads made me who I am. Dirt roads made me who I am. Dirt roads made me. I keep my thoughts inside this weathered leather journal. Pages stained with coffee and the weight of what's eternal. Started writing down the pain when daddy left us broke. Every line became a lifeline when I couldn't cope. Back roads taught me lessons that the preacher never shared. How to hold your head up high when nobody else cared. Gravel under worn out boots, dust clouds in my wake. Every chapter in this story shows the chances that I take. Sunday morning revelations in the bed of my truck, reading words I wrote at midnight when I'm down on luck. This old book holds my confessions, every sin and prayer. Small town boy with heavy burdens that I always bear. But these pages keep me grounded when the world gets loud. Speaking truths I never told nobody in a crowd. Each entry like a Bible verse I memorized by heart, teaching me that broken things can be a work of art. I got my back road Bible written in my own hand. Stories of survival in this forgotten land. Yeah, every page a sermon about the price I paid. Back road Bible, how this country boy was made. Now I write with more conviction, ink flows like my blood. Each word carries power like a prayer after flood. Friday nights I'm spitting fire with my boots in dirt. Got that swagger in my verses when the truth don't hurt. Freedom's in the stories that I tell between these lines. How I learned to find my strength in these hills and pines. This journal knows my secrets that I'll never speak aloud. How I stayed humble in a world that makes you proud. Reading through old entries from when times were really thin reminds me where I came from and what's underneath my skin. Every page a testament to struggles that I faced. How I kept my dignity when life left me disgraced. Now my pen's a weapon and my words cut through the noise. Speaking for the voiceless, giving strength to those with no voice. This country rap flows natural like water down a stream. My back road Bible showing how I got my back road Bible written in my own hand. Stories of survival in this forgotten land. Let's go! Every page a sermon about the price I paid. That's right. Back road Bible, how this country boy was made. How this country boy was made. Back road Bible, how this country boy was made. How this country boy was made. Banjo player on 808, creeping low, slow stomp. Sun sinks, haze on the two-lane, boost kicked up dust. Back roads run deep where the heat sticks, mud on my jeans, sweat on brow, drive wild, ain't nothing but routine. No truck coughing, dogs barking by the porch swing. Mama hollers, dinner pop, cracks a Grim King. Skip heart, skip meal, still tiptoe the line. Scrap, scrape together, peace, hope every time. Big sky, small fight, pulled up, teeth tight. Moon sharp above while I count my wrongs right. Friday's coming slow, but I'm grinding till it shows. Hometown radio hum, windows open, feeling bold. Knuckles raw, scars fade, left dreams on the fence. Never lost a sense, Lord knows stubborn makes sense. Whistle haunting sun melting through the pines. Half a heart healing, still betting on this life. Slide guitar, dance, snare rolls, tap. Yeah, shadow stretch, tension snaps. Raise where the gravel kicks, loud boost stomp through the wild. Freedom rings and the sound ain't tame, ain't mild. Tailgate drops, laugh, echo in the firelight. Whole crew rolling up, let the radio ride. Don't need much, got a little and it's all mine. Lean into the grip, pull right every line. Sunset on my shoulders, horizon running free. Boosting 808s, rolling how I wanna be. Friday feels loose, big wheels and cold boots. Dirt on my pride, then paid country dues. Swagger in my step, cap pulled tight, laughs in the rear view, gold haze in my sight. Bonfire, popping shadows, hopping, toss a can. No city maps, just fields and the lay of the land. Rhymes tight, boots light, never fancy with the talk. Round up my folks, hit the line, let the tires walk. Crooked fence, good sense, wind in my teeth. Rumble of the beat, 808s talk to me. Hard week, sweet relief, country just enough. Swagger in my spit, got cradle in the rays where the gravel kicks loud. Boots stomp through the wild, freedom rings in the sound. Ain't tame, ain't mild. Tailgate drives, laugh, echo in the firelight. Whole crew rolling up, let the radio ride. Don't need much, got a little and it's all mine. Lean into the grip, pull out every line. Sunset on my shoulders, we're rising, running free. Boots and 808s, rolling how I want it to ride. Boots and 808s, rolling how I wanna be. Boots and 808s, rolling how I wanna be. Just dust on my boots, sunrise on my mind. Cracked window, open that early heat rise. 5 miles from home, truck rolling slow. Whistle through my teeth, pain I won't show. I left your note on the dash, didn't read it twice. Red dirt in my veins, stubborn as I like. Mama said work first, let the heartbreak slide. Back roads haunt me, truth don't hide. That fence still broke where the tire caught the wire. Every Friday we light up that old fire. Times change but the sky stays wide. Small town keeps me locked, still I ride. Your voice in the wind, laughing at the edge. Dusty boots heavy, walking past your grid. I wipe sweat off, keep my head in check. Ain't no quitting here, just working through it, yeah. Raised out here with rust and roses. I carry scars nobody notices. Muéstrame el camino bajo estrellas azules. Libertad en mi pecho, el motor nunca huye. Back to English, stomp the gas. Old Ford likes to come growl. Dog in the bed with King Toe dream. Midnight chase and the world unseen. Hit the creek with friends loud as the moon. No need to run, but we leave so soon. Shouting at the dust, wild and free. Tide spin tales you won't believe. Friday ride, bonfire in the mirror. Laughing so loud, ain't no fear here. Dust settles quick, but freedom lasts. I'm waving at the sun, forget the past. Raised out here with the rust and roses. I carry scars nobody notices. Rust and roses, now roll on. So 808 pulsing slow, boots on gravel. Wind on my face, sun sinking low. Dust in the rear view, work boots worn thin. Hands rough, small winds, sunburnt green. Tires leave tracks, shirt clinging to skin. Long day sorbet, Friday lit me in. Jackknife thoughts, chasing what's next. Old scars, new chicks, rambling ticks. Keeping my word, that's advice in my head. Hard luck I've heard, moving ahead. Slide guitars building up, steel strings, boots tap. Raised off gravel roads, hard never slows. Write myself letters out in the wild. Freedom kicks in every mile. Bonfire calling, nowhere is closed. Sunset behind me, treading a while. Smoke in the air, peace in my style. Raised off gravel roads, hard never slows. Guitar plucks, drum pause. 808 rumble, engine sound fades out. Tailgate drop, boots stomping dirt. Ramble through nights, stain in the shirt. Open old letters, calluses, tell it true. Moonlighting faces, whistling through. Truck spinning tires, headlights by dark. Fridays for living, gasoline spark. Chasing the open, reeling sounds. Swagger not spurts in this ground. Raised off gravel roads, hard never slows. Write myself letters out in the wild. Freedom kicks in every mile. Bonfire calling, nowhere is closed. Sunset behind me, drifting a while. Smoke in the air, peace in my style. Raised off gravel roads, hard never slows. Fade out guitar, repeat that slap black out. Raised off gravel roads, hard never slows. Fade away, fading slow. Lose clutchman's bills. Whistling dirt, spitting grit, night creeping in. Oh, acoustic strings humming, 808s rumbling slow. Just me and the dog, dust on my boots. Gotta drive out some ghosts before I lose it all. Breath in, exhale, fucking hell. Small town edge, you know how it sits. Heavy beat up Ford or running hot, pick a beds ready, weaned in my teeth. Wrong turn at the tracks, you call me selfish, hell maybe you're right. Long days drag out, I outlast half the town. Snap, close that wallet, fake a big old grin now. Tires gone bald, whole pose on like rust. Lost too many nights, found nothing but lust. Working dirt, working hurt, same as my old man. Kick down, kicked out, don't say you understand. I let your name go like a goddamn bad bit, but it slips out my lips when the sun starts to set. It's like it's all trap snare roll. As I stop, trap snare rolls, tension crackles. Raise my voice, no one gives a damn. Oh, left that porch light on for you again. Always said you come back when I'm gone, so I leave the porch light on. Leave it fired in, leave it fired in, leave it fired in. fresh cut scars, patched up with gin. Friday night hits, fucking fire wind, kicking mud off my boots at the edge of your lawn. Hate's colder in the sticks, but the whiskey keeps me warm. Got half of a plan, got a bed for a night. Lost you once, still bark up that fight. You say you hate this town, but you left me behind, fighting dust and regret, cussing out the sky. Loaded up, down, tried shotgun strong. Still taste your name when the night drags on. Down this stubborn, down this pride, keeping that light on every goddamn night. Roll down the window, let the dog crawl in. Raise my voice, no one gives a damn. Fuck it. Left that porch light on for you again. Always said you come back when I'm gone, so I leave the porch light on. Porch light burning, always left on. One last fuck you, now I'm moving on. Just me and my shadow, dust on my boots, up just roll, keeps calling. Hear the whistle bend, be unsaid, painting up the ends. Be a 4 long drive out of town, mud dry stick on my jeans, hope weighing me down. Guess you heard about me running fence lines in the dark. Mama says I wear my worry deep behind my heart. Every rooster fights a sunrise, can't always win. Neighbors counting blessings, but I'm counting where I've been. Kicked the same rocks since high school, hearts I left behind. If I saw you now, would you say I'm doing fine? Crosswise, no answers, crickets calling my name. You ever wish you never left, or is that just my thing? Damn smoke from the barn sky filling with planes, trying to catch what slips right through my hands. Wind picks up a little colder now. What you running from? What you running from? Yeah. Is it me, the quiet, or the setting sun? What you running from? What you running from? Ooh. Can you hear me calling, or are you gone and done? What you running from? What you running from? What you running from? What you running from? Would you tell me if I asked, or would you just run? Lost keys in my pocket last week's paying the dash. Kids at the diner watch me think I turned out trash. Trucks crank engines, friends chew the same old dirt. Freedom tastes bitter when you mix it with hurt. Friday rolls in, creek water in my cup. Saturday I'm tough, Sunday back to patching up. If you never look back, does the road even end? Did I push too hard, or just let go of a friend? Laces untied, left dreams in a pickup. See moon climbs high, and I still walk these streets. Hats down low, boots on the line. If I saw you staring now, would you still call me mine? What you running from? What you running from? Is it me, the quiet, or the setting sun? What you running from? What you running from? Can you hear me calling, or are you gone and done? What you running from? What you running from? What you running from? What you running from? Would you tell me if I asked, or would you just run? Been spinning these wheels since July turned old. Heard your name in the storm, hard truths were told. Ain't nobody perfect, that's what they say, sure. But it hurts in the dark, can't fake it no more. Tires on the gravel, regrets in the mirror. Everyone's got a secret, few see it clearer. If you're out on the back roads or lost in the sound, there's a piece of us both where the silence is found. What you running from? What you chasing, son? Hill to hill, we both been the lonely one. If you see my tail lights, don't think I ain't scared. If you're running too, maybe I'm already there. What you running from? What you running from? Is it me, the quiet, or the Satan some? What you running from? What you running from? Feeding me the quiet line that gone on. What you running from? What you running from? What you running from? What you running from? The city said it's a sheep gone. bitch socked a little cold now. Down.
Banjo, buck, slow, 808, soft whistle cutting through the storm in the air.
Sun dropping down, I'm rolling. Boot prints settle in the clay. Breathing in dry memories. Fence lines older than my name. Hands rough, heart steady. Empty gas in the Chevrolet. Old dog watching me leave again. Blood red dirt on my jeans. Country slow, city sideways. Yeah. Raindrops haven't touched this place in days. Back roads waving me home. Mama's voice somewhere far away. Heartbeat chasing the unknown. Slide guitar bending low. Trap snare tapping slow. Night creeping in, tension grows. Whoa, raised up from dust, got dust on my boots. Roll winds forever, the miles never two. Bonfire burning, wind cutting through. I move with the night like the wild always do. Raised up from dust, got dust on my boots. Roll winds forever, the miles never two. Bonfire burning, wind cutting through. I move with the night like the wild always do. Friday comes, boots on the pedal. Tailgate drops, trouble settle. Laughing loud, lost in the middle. Moon shining down, cold metal. Truck loud, windows rattling. Freedom ain't bought, it's borrowed. Dust kicks, the bottle's hollow. Jeans torn, sunken shadow. Clouds stretching out, just look. Small town nights never shook. Rush of the wind in my blood. Country pulse under the hood. Raised up from dust, got dust on my boots. Roll with forever, the miles never two. Bonfire burn, wind cutting through. I move with the night like the wild always do. Raised up from dust, got dust on my boots. Roll with forever, the miles never two. Bonfire burn, wind cutting through. I move with the night like the wild always do. Guitar fade, that 808 drifting. Bonfire hissing, quiet lifting. Raised up from dust, got dust on my boots. Road never ends when you're running loose. Road never ends when you're running loose. Yeah.